These are the self-help exercises which are going to help improve the lymphatic drainage, draining the toxins from the brain, improving the sympathetic nervous system after each session. So you can do these every day to keep the work going in between. So we're going to start with the nasal release. You're going to take two fingers, very lightly, just place them on the bridge of the nose, and you're going to lightly traction down. And then you're going to breathe through your nose. And notice how that feels. Then we're going to do the opposite. We're just going to come up where it meets into the eyes here, the eye sockets, and gently push up and breathe through the nose. And the idea is you're going to find out which one feels easier. If you're not sure which one feels easier, then the default is the light traction down. Now, for the first 10 days, we're going to hold this position for a little bit longer to get the release to really open up. And after that, it's going to be just for a minute. So for the first 10 days, you're going to hold it for 7 minutes. After that, it's just 1 minute. The way you're going to do that, let's assume it's a gentle traction down. You're going to get a sideboard, something you can rest your elbows on, and then put that light traction. Set your stopwatch. Breathe in and out your nose for 7 minutes. And then after 10 days are up, just 1 minute. A lot easier. That's the longest one that we do in this little self-routine. Our second exercise is just to gently run the fingers down the front of the head all the way down to the chin. And that takes about 4 seconds for one complete drain from the top down. And you're going to do this for 20 seconds. So it's going to look like this. Gentle pressure coming down. And if in doubt, go even lighter. You don't need a lot of pressure with this one. It should feel lovely and relaxing. Our next exercise is similar to the front, but this time we're taking our fingers along the scalp. We're coming down the side of the head to the jawline and then coming back up again. Same kind of timing, just draining everything this way. Now we're going to do exactly the same thing down the back of the head. So if I turn around, we're literally bringing it down the neck, down the head to level with pretty much the collarbone on the front. For the following techniques, it's going to change just a little bit, and we need some oil to allow the hands to move over the skin instead of pulling on the tissue and the fascia. So you can use some almond oil, you could use some coconut oil, and just place a little bit over your hands, and then you're going to work on the side of the neck where the lymph nodes are run down. So you can use the front of your hand followed just by the fingertips on the outside. So you're gently just stroking down. Again, you're going to do about 20 seconds on one side. And then gently, we're going to do exactly the same on the other. 20 seconds here. Just encouraging all of that lymphatic tissue to drain down into the ducts just under the collarbones. The next part is the chest massage. So I'm going to demonstrate it with a shirt on, but you're going to have it without a shirt on. Again, plenty of oil so the hands go over the skin instead of dragging the skin. And we're going to split the breast tissue into 3 areas: an outer area, a middle area over the nipple, and the inner area there. And we're going to do 20 seconds on each strap going upwards towards the collarbone. Now that's important. We don't want to go out towards the armpit because we've got all the lymphatics coming up that way, and we don't want to push it back the other way. So we're pushing it up towards the collarbone each time. So it's going to look like this. With the outside, you've got the flat of one hand and then just a loosed fist with the other hand. So you're bringing it from the bottom of the breast tissue and stopping just at the collarbone. 20 seconds there, then we go over the midline, over the nipple, up towards the collarbone. Again, nice and gentle, 20 seconds. And then for the inside one, you just use loose fists, the back of each hand, bringing it up towards the collarbone again. And then we'll repeat on the other side. For the back part of the self-therapy, you're going to need a partner and a little bit of oil again. So let's put some oil on here. And we're going to go up the side of the spine, avoiding the spine itself. And just very gently, we're going to come up just as high as where the collarbone joins on the other side. Not too much pressure coming through. And we're going to do this for a minute on the right and a minute on the left. And you will need your partner for that one. If you want to do it on your own, you can get one of the self-massage tools. You can even use a little miniature roller that you use for putting on paintwork and just roll up the side of the spine on each side for a minute. The routine finishes with 20 seconds of massaging down the back of the neck. This is just in case anything from the back massage has gone up too high. If I turn around, again with oil on your hands, we're coming down towards level with the collarbones. You can do it with both hands, or you can do 20 seconds with one, 20 seconds with the other. So in addition to the self-massage routine, there are 4 really simple exercises just to keep the whole of the rib cage moving, which is where your sympathetic nerves travel up and down. So these are your 4 exercises. The first one, very lightly place your hand behind your head. Now you don't have to interlink your fingers, just press them lightly on the back like so. Elbows forwards. And we're just going to go 45 degrees. So that's 22.5 degrees either side of centre, as opposed to 45 each side. And very slow and gentle. So we're not trying to push the outer limits of movement, we're just gently articulating. It is going to look like this. And that's going to start mobilising your upper back. After you've done 5 or 6 of those, you're going to cross over here, so your arms are crossed over. Again, another 5 or 6. Actually, let's keep it even. Let's go for 6. Don't want to be wonky. And when you've done 6 of those, you're going to bring your elbows and just hold your elbows here. Arms drop down. And again, 45 degrees either side, letting the head travel with the torso. Nice and slow. We're not trying to win any medals for how much range we can get. It's just gentle movements. From there, shoulder circles. You've probably all done this at school in a PE class at some point. So just using your shoulder blades, let your arms dangle down, you're going to draw circles with them. So my shoulders are coming forwards, up towards my ears, squeezing the shoulder blades together, dropping them down the spine. Come that way. Like so. Nice and smooth, nice and slow. Again, whatever feels good, 3 or 4 one way. And if you're feeling extra adventurous, 3 or 4 the other way. Just reverse it back round again. You can do those throughout the day, whenever you fancy, just throw a few in just to keep everything mobile.